Hey guys, happy Monday. Honestly, I had a great weekend. Literally, it was so needed. I literally didn't do anything. I literally haven't done a single thing. But I do have some good news because last night I ordered a new Mario game for my Switch 2. I ordered Tennis Fever because it looked really good and it's actually quite new. So I ordered that last night. So that should be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is the date for it. That I picked from Argos. So I got it from Argos. I picked tomorrow as the date, so it should be here tomorrow, so that's exciting. And then I've done Joe Wicks this morning and now I'm basically just catching up on the soaps and seeing what's happening for a Monday basically. But honestly, I had the best weekend. It was so needed. Literally did hardly nothing and literally just chilled basically, and it was so needed. Yeah, it was really good. Also looking forward to I'm a Celebrity South Africa being back tonight and Married at First Sight being back tonight, because obviously we're back on everything for Monday. So yeah, that'll be fun. Looking forward to that, and yeah, we'll see how this week goes. Oh my god, hi guys, literally just finished catching up on all the soaps of today. Honestly, they were absolutely amazing. Hollyoaks, the new family's here and they had this car crash, and honestly the car crash was so good, but of course it was the ending, so we have to wait until tomorrow to see what actually happened and if they're going to be okay. So yeah, it was amazing. And then Emmerdale, obviously finally Mission Free Moira is on. They found the lock-up, they found evidence, so we're crossing our fingers that Mission Free Moira can properly get started now. And then EastEnders, Vicky and Ross, I'm really interested by this story because like I don't know who I want Vicky to choose, because I can see good and bad points between both. So yeah, I don't actually know who I want her to end up choosing. To be honest, I don't think I really mind, because like I say, I can see the good and bad points for both of them. And then obviously Coronation Street was absolutely horrific. Theo has done something absolutely despicable and horrible to Todd, and it was the most horrific thing I think we've seen on Coronation Street in a long time. They didn't show the actual attack obviously, but they showed the aftermath when basically Todd had managed to run to Sarah's and was obviously tapping on her door, and then of course Sarah hears that he's like breathless and that something's going on, and she rushes out to try and help him basically, and he almost collapses on her, full of a face of blood. And yeah, horrific. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I literally still can picture it in my mind. It was so horrific, but I feel like it needed to be, because we need to tell this story, and if we're going to tell a story like this, then we may as well tell it properly and raise as much awareness as possible, so that we can obviously help others that are in situations like this that are absolutely horrific, awful, horrendous, to get out of them. So yeah, I feel like it's needed, but honestly it was so emotional. I think I mentioned earlier as well, I ordered a new game for my Switch. I'm really enjoying my Switch. I got it for my birthday, a Switch 2. One of the newest games that came out was Mario Tennis Fever, and I've ordered it because I really wanted it, because I love Mario games. I play my Mario Kart game that I got with my Switch 2 bundle that I got for my birthday a lot. I've actually played it quite a bit and I really enjoy it. So yeah, I kind of wanted to get the Tennis Fever because I like tennis and I thought that'd be quite a fun game to play. So yeah, I think I'll get it tomorrow. The date I picked is tomorrow, so it should come tomorrow. I'm getting it from Argos, so yeah, that should come tomorrow, so that's exciting. But yeah, let's see what happens for the rest of our Monday. I'm actually excited for Married at First Sight Australia and I'm a Celebrity South Africa later. So yeah, let's see what happens for the rest of our Monday. Morning guys, look what turned up. My game turned up that I was waiting on, so I'll be able to have a try that later. I'm just catching up on the soaps to start with obviously, but Married at First Sight last night, honestly, Juliet still absolutely horrendous. Why does she think that that's okay? And also the fact that Tyson literally walked it the second that he basically got told is unbelievable. The second that you get told what you're doing and how she feels about it, you just want to walk out. You don't want to listen to anybody else but John. Like, don't listen to Mel or Alexandra. Like, horrific. Also, I'm a Celebrity South Africa last night. Obviously, they've now been split into two separate teams. So, Harry and Jimmy have now turned up. I'm not going to lie, I think the Lions, Harry's team's going to win it. I'm not going to lie, because he picked some really, really strong, good people that are, like, good at the trials and everything. So, I'm genuinely thinking that he's maybe got this in the bag. I'm not going to lie. Also, if you haven't already seen it, Taylor Faye to Mum. I told you guys about this last week, that she came on saying that Maya, that she had been off for a couple of weeks. Well, Maya was in hospital. If you want to hear everything about it, go to Taylor's Snapchat. It is on her spotlight, because obviously your stories go away eventually after like 24 hours and whatever, but she did say when she was talking there, because I was just listening to everything about it, that she has put it on her spotlight as well. So, and your spotlight does stay, because like they're required to do spotlight now on Snapchat as well as a creator. So definitely check out Taylor's spotlight if you've not already and you want to hear about it, especially if you are a Fontan open heart mum or going to be a Fontan open heart mum, because it's actually quite important what you could learn. So 100% check out Taylor's spotlight or a story if you're early enough, and basically it tells you everything, and I'm sure she'll tell us more as it goes on, because they're actually trying to figure out exactly what it is that has happened. So I'm sure as it goes on she'll obviously tell us more and more about it and stuff when she finds more out. But yeah, definitely look at her story if you want to know more about it. So I finished catching up on the soaps. So much drama guys. Hollyoaks, obviously we've had the crash. We've also found out that Beth is Jack's daughter. I think this will be exciting. I mean, the crash happened because of Charlie's dangerous driving, so I don't think that Jack's going to be too happy at that when he finds out with the fact that it's hurt Beth and her family. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one. And then EastEnders, I feel like Ravi is still struggling, and I feel like we're going to see like more of him struggling, because obviously he's not over everything that happened, clearly. Also, Zach and Vicky are getting blackmailed. Honestly, I think it's obvious that it could be Cindy, but at the same time I'm like, is that just obvious because Cindy's like always the one that is blackmailing people, so is it just obvious that it would be her? I don't know. I know it's hard to remember the people we used. Oh my god guys, that show that I was just saying about, Love Overboard, it's so good. It's on Disney Plus, you have to watch it. It's a dating show and it's absolutely brilliant. I was literally just watching Ex on the Beach as well. That's on Paramount Plus. Ex on the Beach is quite fun. Curtis is obviously turned up, and yeah, I think it's going to get messy, I'm not going to lie. And also another ex has turned up, Tracy's ex. So yeah, I mean, I think it's going to get messy, I'm not going to lie. And also, I was having a wee shot in Mario, my tennis game. I absolutely love it. It's so good. I love it so much. It's actually brilliant. Like, better than I thought it was going to be. It's so good. You can play it so many different modes and so many different ways, and it's just so good. Literally just finished watching Married at First Sight. Oh my god guys, Beck and Danny, what is their actual problem? Because honestly they just keep creating these situations, and every single time she's like, oh I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have done this, yada yada yada, but she's never ever changing her behaviour. Where is the behaviour change? Where is they getting any better? And poor Rachel, honestly, she was just trying to celebrate a small intimate moment for her, and of course Beck has to create it into some sort of like joke and it wasn't funny. It was something that was really important to Rachel, and actually it just was not funny at all. I genuinely felt sorry for Rachel throughout this whole episode. Oh my god guys, I wanted to show you these little cute storage boxes. My mum actually got these for B&M and I think they're so beautiful. They're actually nicer than I thought they were going to be. We've literally just put one of them up to see what they'd be like, and it's actually so nice. And they're actually quite a decent amount of room in there that you could get stuff in. They're absolutely beautiful. Hi guys, honestly, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday now, but last night I'm a Celebrity South Africa. The Rhinos actually surprised me, so go Team Rhino. I definitely think they're going to be the ones that's going to win that safari. So just finished catching the soaps of the day. Honestly guys, I can't even, like, Coronation Street, finally Todd told the truth, but honestly, like, the worst thing about it and the thing that was so sad was when when Todd ended up being in hospital and he came back out with a nurse and George seen him, and George was just like, I cannot believe that this is like real right now and that this has actually happened, because this is awful. Yeah, it was so sad. Also, Hollyoaks, finally the kids were found, but Charlie's had to tell the truth, but it looks like Caleb is going to have like long-term damage from this. So yeah, that's not going to be too good, is it? EastEnders, who do you guys actually think is Vicky's blackmailer? I know that like Cindy's a really obvious choice because she blackmails people all the time, right? And it is definitely something that we know that she would do. But I just don't know if it's too obvious to be her. And obviously, like, tried the location from like where the text message came from, and obviously they found that it was Lauren and Peter's house. But I'm like, is that just to try and make it obvious that it's Cindy? It could have been somebody visiting, or it could be Oscar. Oscar wouldn't really be an obvious choice, to be honest with you, because Oscar's just been so interested in Jasmine lately that you wouldn't really think that he would. But if it was after something for something, then yeah, he probably would. So who knows? Who knows? Emmerdale, obviously, good news for Moira, but bad news for Bear. Basically, a double-edged sword, isn't it? I can see them putting Bear in prison for this. I don't want them to, because obviously we all know that he hasn't done anything like wrong. But I can just see them putting him in prison for it, because I just feel that that's the way that it's heading. So I just feel that's the way it's heading. I don't want it to, but I just fear that it might be.
Never lose faith, we can come back. By the time is done, running to escape from your love. Don't lie, 'cause I know your heart. I'm trying looking for someone to forget that. By the time is done, running to escape from your love.
Hi guys, happy Thursday. Honestly, can we just talk about Married at First Sight last night? Because, listen, right, I can see this thing for both sides. Literally, I know that Beck just made an absolute, unbelievably stupid joke that she genuinely didn't mean with any kind of malicious intent or anything like that. She didn't mean to upset anybody. But at the same time, every single time that she's ever pulled up on anything that she does, she is always putting it back on her. Well, yous have isolated me, well, yous have done this. But maybe that has happened, but you also need to accept what you've done at the same time, because you can't keep going round in these circles where we're not accepting anything that we've done, and then people are doing these things and you're getting mad at them for it. Because, oh my god, and I just felt sorry for Rachel as well, because it basically ruined the whole retreat for her. And I honestly think that Gia and Juliet were the absolute worst of the worst, because why on earth are they piping up on everybody else's business? I'm like, can you not just let Beck and Rachel deal with this themselves? You've got to come in and have a go as well, because you've got nothing better to do and you're not having fun in your relationship. So you decide that it's time to say something about someone else's because that's the right thing to do, and it's not, and oh, it just causes a whole heap of drama. Literally, there is going to be so much to talk about at this next commitment ceremony, because there's just going to be so much stuff to get into at like everything that's went on at retreat and everything like that. There's going to be so much to talk about and get into when the next commitment ceremony comes. And then I'm a Celebrity South Africa last night. I'm actually really proud of Gemma because that train was not easy. That was not an easy thing to do, and she really did try. She got a lot of them. Obviously she just didn't get as much as Scarlett, so it didn't work out for her, but she really did try. Nobody can say that she didn't. She really did. Then obviously the Kings, Jimmy and Harry, going head to head with each other. Honestly, Harry would have done it if he could do a drink, but Harry just can't chuck a drink back like that, so it just didn't work out for him. So obviously the Rhinos won, so they're getting the safari, and they are getting obviously the banquet thing, whatever else. So yeah, they're getting that. And also the twist at the end of the fact that Harry has to choose someone to leave, that's hard, because obviously he was like the loser, the losing king. That is really difficult. I don't actually know how he's going to be able to make a decision. He has to decide someone from his team to leave, and I really don't know how he's going to actually make that decision.
Morning's done, the day is one. Sunny dancing and everything's fine. A gentle breeze, the city's slow. I take a seat at the moment.
So for the past couple of days, I did put this a little bit earlier in the vlog, but I've been watching this show on Disney Plus called Love Overboard, and it's such a good show. Basically, it's like all these couples, and there's some couples on this yacht working downside, and they have to do all the work and cook and clean and all of that, and then there's like 4 topside couples that are like living a life of luxury and basically getting everything made for them and all of that. And it's really cool because like they get the chance to win and go on dates, and if they get to go on a date and they win, they go on a date, and then basically the 2 people have to like walk the plank, and the person has to decide who it is that they're choosing, and it's such a fun show. It's definitely worth the watch if you've never seen it, because it's so good. So watching South Africa, and guys, the thing that makes me crack up is the fact that like they had this contraband chocolate, right, and Scarlett is obviously, she's really trying, and she's like, oh, be quiet, and obviously she's trying, but I'm like, babes, we've literally just seen you put it in your mouth. There's no way they're not going to put that on the telly and on screen. Well guys, South Africa just finished. Honestly, that ending clip looks like Gemma's going to reach breaking point. We all thought she was going to make it, but maybe she won't make it. I mean, who knows. And Sean went out tonight, obviously. So yeah, that's kind of breaking news of tonight, but I'm going to end this vlog here. So I will see you guys in the next vlog very soon. Bye.